know why? Ask how. Okay, now we've been requested not to shout the following so that people do not have to keep their fingers on the volume control to keep me from blasting their eardrums out. But hey, I like drama, chiaroscuro, the contrast between light and dark. So here's what we're going to do. You want to know why? Ask how. Howard! The humongous! Now, for those of you who still have eardrums, tonight's subject is your grandparents looked forward to retiring. You're not going to retire. Is that a nightmare or paradise? Is working past the age of 65 a pleasure or a punishment? Here's the research this all comes out of. The Associated Press, is it? Hang on, let's look up our notes here just to demonstrate that I'm still just as incompetent as I have ever been. Yes, it's the Associated Press. And NORC, the National Opinion Research Center, has just done a poll of people over 50. 82% of them no longer expect to retire past the age of 65. 82% of them still expect to be working between the age of 65 and 70, 80, 90. God knows. What does it mean for you? Your odds of retiring past the age of 65 are growing slimmer and slimmer. Is that good or is that bad? Does it mean you are being deprived and the economy is snatching your candy? Or does it mean something that's going to be great for your health? Here's the deal. We are built biologically to thrive when we think we are doing something useful. We are built biologically to thrive when we think people need us. It isn't just us who are built that way. Every cell is built that way. Every cell is built with an internal suicide pill. Its default state is not live and thrive. Its default state is feel like you're not needed anymore, fucking die. That's called apoptosis, technically known as pre-programmed cell death. Why? For example, you're born with twice as many brain cells as you will ever need. Why? Because your brain depends on death to shape itself to the nature of the reality into which you're born. And every cell in your brain measures itself during the first year or so of your life to determine if it's going to be needed and if it's not. And if it's not needed, if it doesn't make connections to other brain cells that seem eager and enthusiastic to have it around, to have it as a teammate, it kills itself. It commits suicide. Okay, when you reach the age of 65, which would you rather do? Would you rather have your body enthusiastic about launching into the next 15 years of life until you're 80 or maybe even 20 or 25? Or would you rather have your body going, oh my God, what the hell are we doing on planet Earth? Would you rather wake up every day feeling useless in a state of misery and depression? A person who has to take Paxil and God knows what other artificial substances to the nth degree just to crawl through the next day of life? Or would you prefer to be exuberant, exhilarated, and feel that you are doing something useful on behalf of your fellow human beings? Which way do you feel more useful? Flipping burgers at McDonald's where people want to eat a Big Mac and are anxious to get the product of your labors, or going out on the golf course for the third year in a row and doing the same damned thing with a little ball that couldn't care less if you whacked the hell out of it? I don't know about you, boys and girls, but the golf course is hell, and I'd much rather flip the burger and hand it to somebody who I know is going to enjoy it. Your biology is not tilted toward golf. Your biology is tilted toward handing a hamburger to somebody who goes, "Oh my God, thank God, I can't wait for the secret sauce." So is life without retirement going to be paradise or punishment? Was life with retirement paradise or punishment? That's a question I leave up to you. This is Howard the Humongous speaking to you from a future. It's your job and my job to make into the sleigh ride jubilee of your life. Now for the moment where I demonstrate